All these wasp type pumpkin wasps that are going to be, they'll have stingers on it. This one is one of the ones that when we first got here, Sue and I were thinking, how could we come up with some organic looking wasps? Sue was brilliant in utilizing some of the shapes and forms and colors that we have here. So we have, this one here is not in a stinging position, but we're going to hang some of these wasps from the rafters here. So they'll look like they're suspended, they'll have stingers out and stuff. They're going to be engaged in battle with this guy. And the areas that are cracked off will reveal some honeycomb, so it'll look like a hive. And these will be flying out and trying to sting him as he's trying to eat them. So that'll be, if you come back tomorrow evening, that'll be the finished display. It'll be up through Halloween, but the optimum time to look at it probably would be tomorrow night. Last year we did zombies, so when he came back a week later, zombies looked pretty cool rotted. I don't know if this one might look, especially with little delicate pieces like this. But that's the display in a nutshell. So that's what we're working at. Any questions? Can you sign? You know what? After I speak, I'll sign. I'll do some signing for a bit. Any other questions? Yes. This piece, we started this piece in Grand Central Terminal yesterday. So we spent all day yesterday working on pretty much the head, and we redid the top part of the head. We didn't really have much of it done, but just cutting the shape out of the pumpkin, getting it to fit. With these big displays, a lot of the beginning stages, a lot of the time is consumed in just supporting this thing. When we get here, it's not like we could, a lot of these armatures to hold this stuff up, they're custom made. So, we got to see the pumpkin, we got to cut it apart and fit things on the fly. It's not like we can't have the whole thing done. So, as we were designing it, we were even moving and changing the armatures as early as this morning. So now that we got things in place, hopefully we'll make a little bit more progress tonight and tomorrow. But so far we got a little bit more than a day in it. Hi. This pumpkin was grown in California, and with the New York Botanical Gardens, they have a contract with the GPC. The GPC is an organization that if you're into growing big pumpkins, you need to look them up, because they'll give you information on how to get started on growing these big things. Just gotta make sure that, one thing, where you grow it, that you have the ability to get it out of there, right? Because if you have a little garden, you're gonna need a forklift to get back there to get this thing out. But this was grown in California and flown here. Yes. Excuse me? I was an art teacher for 13 years, right? So I taught kindergarten through 12 for 13 years, and that's actually how I started carving pumpkins. I started carving for my students. They didn't look as good as these do, but let me go get this to Sue. But eventually, over the years, the kids didn't stop bringing it in. They got a little bit better, and then I became a